Hello guys, today we're having a look at this, which is the hybrid chassis from Vision, exclusively available here in the UK from Spartan Refinishing. Now in the box you get, very simple, the chassis, action screws and a Fab Defence AGR 43 rubberised pistol grip. Now I'm going to get rid of the box. I've already had this open and had to play with it. The chassis ordinarily will come in a protective plastic bag within the box. But the chassis itself is available for Remington 700 short actions, T3 short action, and also the Ultimatum Defacto. Now there is a slight difference between the T3 and the Ultimatum Defacto. Obviously the Ultimatum is a T3 footprint, but they have slightly different safety and trigger mechanisms, so there is some slight differences to the chassis and around this area so that it will fit. It also comes in 4 different colour variations: black anodised, OD green, combat grey, and this, which is obviously the FDE. Now, the chassis itself is designed for lightweight hunting rifles that you also potentially want to use at the range for a bit of plinking or a bit of competition shooting, or perhaps NRL Hunter and things like that. So it's 660 grams as it is, as you see it here, without the pistol grip, without a magazine, without a stock, barrel action, etc. So it is incredibly lightweight. I think that works out to roughly 1.4 pounds. But it comes with all of the features that you'd expect to see on a modern day competition rifle. So it's got a full length Arca rail, 6 M-lock slots on either side, 5 on the underneath. Comes up to a barricade stop just in front of the magazine well, which has a nice little cutout for you to reach the front action screw. Has an extended magazine release, which has pre-drilled and tapped holes for the Vision wide magazine release catch. It also has an AR-15 compatible grip, so you can put your own choice of grip, but they do supply the AGR 43 grip with it, which is incredibly ergonomic rubberized grip, and you'll see that put on here in a moment. It has 4 drilled and tapped holes either side for your choice of thumb rest. Vision obviously sell their one, but I'm sure you could put your own one in there as long as you had the right size screw and the right size hole to put it through. And obviously at the back it is cut for an AR-15 buffer tube. Both commercial and mil-spec buffer tubes will work with that threading. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to very quickly put my Bergara B14 barreled action into this chassis. If you haven't seen my Bergara B14 Stoke review, I'll put a link to it up there, but this is the 223 barreled action from that rifle, and you'll get a sneak peek as to what's going to come in the part 2 review for this rifle in a few moments once I've put this together. But I'm not going to do that on the video because YouTube will take it down. Also, while I think of it, supplied with the chassis are stainless steel action screws, so you're not going to get any corrosion or any problems with those. And fitting a barreled action to these is real dead simple. All you need is a torque driver, probably an extended bit for the front action screw, and if you're going to put an AR-15 buffer tube style stock with a castle nut, all you need is a castle nut wrench. Now all 3 of those things can be covered by fix-it sticks. I have an all-in-one torque driver here, which is the red part. It goes all the way from 0 all the way up to 65 inch-pounds. Comes with a handy T-bar which can be used in either orientation. And then all you'd need is the extended bit and the AR-15 castle nut wrench, both of which are also sold by Fix-It Sticks. And if you use the discount code JC15 on fixitsticks.co.uk, that'll get you 15% off of those Fix-It Sticks. Now, by the magic of editing, we're gonna, when you see it again, you're gonna have the barreled action and my choice of stock, which is going to be the MDT, I think it's the lightweight carbine stock or something like that. That's going to be on the end. Now, this is actually quite a heavy stock, and I'll talk more about it when it's fitted. But in a moment, you'll see me back here with a complete rifle. There we go, guys. Like I say, 5 minutes, not a hard job at all. and that's the Bergara 223 barreled action from the Bergara Stoke into the hybrid chassis from Vision, with the MDT lightweight carbine stock at the back, a Tier 1 QD monomount, and a Maven RS 1.2 rifle scope with the Stallon moderator at the front. There will be reviews coming, like I say, a part 2 of the Bergara shooting this chassis, so if you want to see that, make sure you go down and hit the subscribe button. That will be coming out in the next month or so. Basically, I've had an injury to my finger, which means I'm not really shooting that much or shooting at all at the moment, but I'm hoping to get back down to 100-yard range just to do some shooting with this, and then hopefully in the next month or so get back into PRS. If you want to know more details as to what happened to me, go over to my Instagram. It's documented on there, but let's just say I won't be wearing my wedding ring again, or at least I'll be wearing a silicone one instead. Now at the front here we've got the Stallon moderator, and I suppose one of the things that you'll want to know is that this is a 16.5-inch barrel, and the Stallon X110 moderator, it has 110 millimeters, hence the model name, that comes back. That extends out in front of the barrel. And I don't know the exact length of this, but I'll put it in a little note down there. But that comes back pretty much to about 2 or 3 millimeters before the end of the chassis. So if you were wondering how short could you get away with running a barrel inside the hybrid chassis with an over barrel moderator over the top, I will post the exact length of the over barrel length of that moderator down below, like I said, and that will give you an idea of how much barrel length you can get away with. This is a 16.5-inch 223 barrel, but I'm looking forward to getting out and shooting this. And like I say, go down the bottom and hit subscribe. If you want to buy any fix-it sticks or anything like that to help you put together your own chassis, then like I said, JC15 gets you 15% off of the whole fix-it sticks range, as long as it's not already on sale. And anything from that discount code I get a small percentage of, which helps me get new stuff for the channel. Guys, if you want to get your hands on a Vision hybrid chassis, head over to visionprc.com. If you're somewhere on the European continent, there's a helpful little section on the website that shows you where all your nearest retailers are. If you're in the UK, you can head over to Spartan Refinishing, and Chris there will sort you out with one of these. And if you don't like one of the 4 colours that they're available in, Chris also does some awesome Cerakote work, and he'll be able to sort you out with whatever custom colour you want. And in the US, I believe these are imported by GCP Rifle Company, and I've seen some lovely stuff on their Instagram and their socials as to what they do with Vision chassis. So if you're in the US, head over to them and they will sort you out there. But until next time, take care.